How did I like working with Soulfly? Oh man, for those of you who don't know, I recorded a song for Soulfly's second album. Now, you have to understand something about me first. When I meet people, like famous people, I am the worst fanboy on the planet. I mean, I fucking... like, I turn into the biggest asshole ever, you know? So, word came through our management that Max wanted me to be on the next Soulfly album. I was like, fuck, are you serious? Oh. They sent me the music, and it didn't have any vocals on it. And I was like, this is heavy as shit, man. This is gonna be fucking awesome. And I sat down, and the only thing they told me is they wanted me to write in the verses. You know, like everything else we'd come up with, but they wanted me to write in the verses. So I wrote pretty much everything that I did on the album. And I was just like, okay, well now I don't know what the fuck Max is gonna do. This is gonna be quick and fucking awesome. So fast forward 3 months, we're playing in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where Max lives. And he calls me, he's like, hey bro, because that's how it is, he got a fucking brutal Brazilian accent. He's like, Corey man, you can't wait to fucking bring this shit, man. It's going to be awesome. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome that I'm just on the phone with you right now. And he goes, you come down to the fucking studio in fucking Scottsdale. You will fucking tear the shit. I was like, he said it. So I go down there. And the cool thing was that was like the last album that Roy recorded with them. Like he wasn't in the band when they went out on the road. That's where one of the first places I met Roy was when he was working on the fucking Soulfly album, you know? So it was almost kismet at that point. And I got to meet Toby Wright, who had worked with fucking Alice in Chains and all these great people, and that led me to calling him to mix the first Stone Sour album. So there's all these little weird fucking things that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been able to do that. So I go in, and there's fucking Max. And I'm like, hey, how are you? Hey. So fucking cool to meet you, dude. And he's like, oh, you have no idea. It's gonna be fucking great. And he goes, you go in, you do your thing. And I will come in, and we will do it together. And I'm like, yeah? So I go in, and I do all my like little bits on the verses and shit, you know? And they're like, oh, that's really dark, I like that, it's really good. Now, you have heavy shit for the end, right? And I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. And they're like, okay, now we're going to do that now. So I go in, and I just fucking rattle it off. That's all one take. Like that whole end thing that I do at the end is one fucking take. It's crazy. And he's just, I can see him in the window just going. I'm like, don't look at him, don't look at him. You're gonna fuck up if you look at him. And he's like, all right, now I've got this fucking part that we would do together. And it comes in, and we're at the fucking same mic, man, and it's just like, oh. And I swear to God, the first time we went to do it, my fucking voice cracked like I was 13 years old. It was like, motherfucker, you don't understand! Oh, what the fuck was that? And Max fucking dropped his headphones, laughing his ass off. He's like, Taylor, what the hell, man? That was perfect. And I'm like, you're an asshole! I got to do the song, and then he wrote his stuff later. And then they sent me a special fucking CD with the finished thing, and I put it on in my old apartment. I'll never forget it, and I cranked the fucking stereo as loud as I could. So much so that they were bowing like this, and it was just, fuck. And I just sat back, and I was just like, I got to do this, you know? Like that was the first time that instead of just going out and doing it on my own, I'd been asked to do something because of what I'd done, you know? And I was really fucking proud of that. And it's still one of my favorite songs to do live, because I've gotten to do it like 3 times with them, and it's awesome every fucking time, you know? I got time for one more. Let's make it good. Let's make it good. What do you got to do? What my tattoos on my neck mean? This one means Tupperware, and this one means Rubbermaid. They mean father and death, because I got them right around the time my son was about to be born, Griffin Parker, and it was to remind me that now in this life I have more that I have to worry about. It's not just me anymore, and I always go back to that just to make sure I'm a good dad. So there you go. Okay, one more. That was kind of a half one. You, what do you got? How did I get involved with recording with Steel Panther? They bribed me. No, actually, I've known those guys a long fucking time. I've known them since 2003, and I was actually introduced to them by my best friend Jason, who will actually join me later when we do the acoustic stuff. He was doing the door at the Viper Room, and this was back when they were still metal school. And he was just like, hey man, you want to come down and fucking see the show? And I'm like, duh. They play everything, man. And I go down there and I'm wasted. I mean, fucking way too much Jack Daniels that fucking night. And he goes, do you want to get up and do a song with them? And I'm like, me? What the fuck am I gonna fucking sing? And he's like, well, you can do Poison. That's what made sense to you to ask me to do? Do I look like Poison? He's like, you not want to do it? I was like, no, I'll fucking do it. Because I love Poison, but how did that fucking come to your head? And so I got up and I did fucking Nothing But a Good Time, which is such a good fucking song. I don't give a shit what anybody says about Poison. If you put on Poison, you can't help but smile, man. So that kind of led to me hanging out with them, and they were fucking fantastic dudes. Some of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever fucking been able to hang out with. So when they asked me to be on the album, I was just like, I'm already in the car, where the fuck are you? If you try ducking me, I'm gonna come to your fucking house. And I get down to the studio and they hand me the lyrics for Death to All But Metal. And I'm reading it going, are you fucking serious? This shooting hot sperm on each other's chest? How am I supposed to sing this? And he's just like, just do your best to get through it. And I'm like, oh shit. It took me 5 fucking tries to get through my parts without gut laughing, man. It was so fucking ridiculous. I sang on Death to All But Metal. I did the Fucky Suckies on Asian Hooker. I'm in the background and they're like, do your fucking heavy voice. I'm like, Fucky Sucky, Fucky Sucky. Such an asshole. And then I did some backups on Eyes of a Panther, but we didn't keep them because of the Nelson brothers were just too fucking good. And I was just like, dude, I'm just walking all over everything these fucking beautiful men are doing right now. Just pull me the fuck out of the mix. But I'm really fucking proud of the fact that they've come so far, you know, from being almost a novelty band on the Sunset Strip to really getting to tour the world now and writing their own shit, putting out their own albums and shit, because they're that fucking good. So I'm very proud of them for that, man. All right, I'm gonna take a 5-minute fucking break. And